What's up, YouTube? My name is Jeff, and we are kicking it Vanvo style. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination. Let us take you on that journey with us. Well, we are attempting, or I am attempting, Megan's helping a little bit, to replace our flooring. Finally. I was really scared in doing this because I'd never done anything like this. I have watched YouTube videos till I am blue in the face, and I think I've got this down, but you know what? You never know until you do it. So, we're going to attempt to do that, but we're going to do it in a very small section starting out. If you watched our previous video with the 2021 RV party, Funtown RV party or show at AT&T Stadium, you know that I bought some new furniture. So what we're doing is we're going to remove our sofa. This is the original sofa that came with the RV, and this is a 1999 National Trade Winds RV. So what we've done is I've removed, we had a complete dinette set here, or the, I don't know what you would really call it, booth style? Guess so. I removed one side because this is going to end up being 68 inches. And we are going to have just at 68 inches, but it would have cut into where the dinette set or the booth style seating was. So I removed that. I'm actually going to put some dinette chairs there, or you know what? I may remove the whole thing altogether. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but for the time being, that's where we're at. We're going to replace that with flooring. I've gone online and I looked to see what is the best flooring for RVs. And I was told Mohawk vinyl flooring is the best for RV installation. So we're going to take a trip to Lowe's. We'll take you along with us and we'll look for Mohawk flooring. We're also going to do a little painting because I took the wallpaper down, and what we had as far as wallpaper goes, we had our kind of beach distressed wallpaper that Megan had put up originally, and I ended up taking that out, and this is the original wallpaper that was in the RV. We're going to paint that white, or I may go teal. I'm not sure. The furniture that we're getting is actually I call it dark brown. It's got another name to it because it's real fancy stuff. And anyway, I'm really thinking that the teal might just pop that out better than, say, the white. But we're going to actually experiment with that, and you'll see what I choose as we go through this process. We don't have a long time to get this done. I pick up the furniture on Friday, and today is Tuesday. It's a great day to do it because it is raining and has been raining here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last week. We are all under flash flood watches and warnings and yada, yada, yada. So a good day to get this stuff done. And I'll tell you this, we've got the carpet pulled up, and the hardest part, which I've heard on YouTube before, is pulling the little bitty staples out. Now, I don't know if you can see that very clear, and I just dropped it. Hopefully I don't step on it. Excuse me. These little staples are all over. That's another reason that I didn't want to do this, because they don't have to tackle these. But we've got, I'm still working on getting these staples out. That's what I'm going to finish doing today, and then we're going to head to Lowe's. Again, we'll take you to Lowe's with us and let you see what flooring that we pick out and what that process looks like. Anyway. Hey, y'all, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so now. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell. That way you know about the next video that we've got coming up. Give us a like and a comment. YouTube loves likes and comments. In fact, the more likes that you give us, the more it gets shared on YouTube. Don't know if you know that. Also, find us on Facebook. We're on Instagram. And don't forget our webpage at www.kickingitvanvost.com. You'll find everything that we use for my RV and for Megan's RV and Caitlin's toys. You'll find on our site. If you don't see what you're looking for, do me a favor, click that Amazon banner on any of our pages, that'll take you to Amazon, and we actually get some credit for you clicking the banner. Guys, every little bit helps, and we appreciate it. Don't forget our links to Solo Stove and to RV Trip Wizard, Texas Bucket Journals, all kinds of good stuff. We've also got exciting news coming up about Kicking It Van Vo Style and Cooking with Papa. That's all I'm going to give you. Keep watching, because those videos are coming up soon. And that's our cheap shameless plug for this one. You know, I think another hard part about this, at least for me, getting down here and taking these staples out, is getting down on the floor. As I'm 58 years old. Getting down, that's a problem. It's getting down here, and then after I'm down for a while, it's getting back up. I just realized something else. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see a staple. Get those glasses on. That's another thing, is when you're doing this, it seems like sometimes these little, as you're going through it, they'll break off, and I got to have this flat. So I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. If I'm not, I'm going to find out when I put the flooring in. But if you've got, as we do this small section, and then I tackle the big flooring, if you all have got a different way of taking these staples out, leave me a comment down below. I sure would like to know about it. Thanks. One of the things, when these little staples kind of break off, and like I said, I've got to have it as flat as can be. Gonna just hammer that back in there. I hope that's okay. I hope it's seems to be just flat, and it's smooth, so hopefully that'll be okay. Some of them break off, some of them don't. One of the other things is when we took the carpet up, we had the pad. Actually, the carpet was stapled a little bit, but it was the pad that had all the staples in it. And there's another one that just broke off. It was the pad that had all the staples in it. And so one of the things that we're having to do is get that padding. And I don't know why I'm doing this, because these legs are going to actually unscrew, come off, because I'm going to need the whole floor, and we'll cut around these posts where the table is. But anyway, it's getting the padding off so I can actually see where the staple is. All right, so we got our table removed, and I've got a lot more space to work now. I don't know why I didn't think about that to begin with. Alright, so we got all of our staples out. The next thing to do, which I know I don't have any staples behind the couch, but the next thing to do is move the couch out, get our flooring. We're going to paint the walls. I got to figure out what color I'm going to do. I'm thinking either white or teal. We get our paint done and it's dried, then put our flooring in, and then we pick up our recliners, movie seating, on Friday. Get that in. So I'm going to show you the whole process. This will be several days that it'll take me to get this done. After I get that done, we'll see what it's going to take to do the rest of our flooring. This will be just the slide. Plus, I'm going to decide whether I'm going to keep or get rid of that. But I got to decide that before we put our flooring in, because once I take it out, it's bare wood underneath there. We're at Lowe's and gonna go look for the flooring. Also need some paint supplies. So we'll kind of show you what we get when we get out of Lowe's. So what we ended up getting was the peel and stick vinyl. With it going on the slide, it didn't want anything heavy, so we're gonna try this on the slide, and then see what we do on the rest of the floor. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm going to do the whole RV, but that could change. So we're in the process of painting this back walls. I wanted to get that done before we put the flooring down. I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos and about the peel and stick vinyl floor. It's getting mixed reviews. Some say it's not good, some say it is good as long as you prime and then use a little bit of adhesive along with the backing for the peel and stick. We're going to actually do both. We're going to prime it, and then we're going to get some adhesive and put down with the peel and stick and see how it goes. Like I said, this is more of a test than anything to see, first off, if I want to tackle the whole floor, and secondly, if it's good and it works, then we'll stay with the peel and stick. Because I've heard a lot of people say that the vinyl planks, especially in an RV, because you move so much and it's not a stable floor, that they separate. Perfect example is what we have here in our 99 National Trade Winds. Is I've got the wood planks in my kitchen and through my bathroom area, and they're already separating or have separated. You know, it's not that bad, but from what reports that I've had and seen from the folks that are using the peel and stick vinyl, they're not getting any of that as long as you're preparing and laying it down correctly. I've gotten good reviews. So we'll see. Like I said, this is a test for us. Basically, on this very first one, I'm just trying to line it up right on the edge of our slide. And everything that I've read, everything that people have told me, once you get that done, then you're just apply the pressure on the peel and stick flooring, and it should stick. You can get a, I think it's like a roller, but it's weighted, and you can actually utilize that other than the pressure that I'm doing. And I'm probably overkill, but you know, first one, and there we go. Get our first one down. So we got our table back in, and I'm going to go ahead and finish. Pardon the camera work there. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the rest of the slide. This is actually very, very easy to install. Once you get into some tricky cuts, in fact, we've got one coming up, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do on this, and I'll show you this. It's where the seat belts hook in to the floor. Problem is, I could take the bolts out, but I need another person to help me because I've got to hold underneath. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'll figure out something, I'm sure. Even if I have to make a cut and cut around it, and I may do that. Anyway, like I said, this is very easy to install. I hope that it holds up well. From the reviews that I've read on YouTube, it seems like with the liquid nail that this does hold up well. And in fact, I look for another video because we may be doing the rest of the floor. We got the couch in, and we still got a little bit of work to do. I didn't know how that was all going to set up on the slide. So we've got some end pieces, end caps to do, and I kind of wanted to show you what we had done with the end caps. So on the end caps, we cut those to the length and width of what we have down below and put those up. Now, I don't know how this is going to work when we start moving the slides. It could be after we get this done, we have to come back and do something else if moving the slide in and out doesn't work and it knocks those end caps off. I might have to go another route, but for the time being, that's what we're going to do. Now, underneath the sofa, we've got some more work to do with, there were some staples that were still left in due to the carpet being there. We need to pull those out, and then we'll attach those end caps. What I think I'm going to do first before I go through all that work is go ahead and bring our slide in, and then take our slide back out and see what that does with our end caps before we do that work. Well, that worked out pretty good. The only problem I see is one of our caps that we had put on, it did come loose a little bit, so I'm going to have to rethink that on how I'm going to do it. I don't want to, well, here's the other deal. Yes, I may have to rethink it, but once I take this carpet out, that's going to lower this floor just a tad, and I may not have an issue with the end caps coming off. Right now, the carpet kind of lifted it up and out and pushing the slide back out. Once the complete floor is done, which I will do probably within another month, I'll tackle that. I may not have the issue that I just had in moving the slide in and out. So, something to think about. So I may go ahead and do the work. I think I'm going to be okay, but we'll see. I also wanted to go over and let you know what flooring that we used, and we purchased this from Lowe's. And of course, we'll leave that description down at the bottom, as we always do on anything that we do, any product that we recommend. And I do recommend this product for right now. It's working out great. I have no roll-ups. It's staying flat. Like I said, we used the Loctite. When we put it down, we just didn't use the peel and stick. But let me show you that flooring. It was very easy to put down. Again, it's just a peel and stick. Just the hardest part was doing our cuts, which if you're using a straight edge, I used a ruler. I also used a square, and I used a utility knife. And the only thing that you have to do on making these cuts is do a good scoring, and then it breaks apart. On that style, I used the driftwood. They've got several different colors, and again, like I said, we'll leave a link to that. We bought it from Lowe's, and I'll leave the price per square foot at the time that we bought it. Of course, those fluctuate up and down. Just check your local Lowe's or online, and you can get a good price. And I want to tell you that this project was very simple, very easy to do, and I am to a point where I'm going to do the rest of the trailer, the rest of the RV that way. More staples that we'll have to pull out, but I think staples. That was Megan in the background. I think it will actually really bring the motorhome back up, at least in the inside, back up to date, and get rid of this nasty carpet. And of course, we'll have another video of as we redo and tackle the whole motor coach. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Give us a like, ring the bell, that way you know about the next video that we have coming up, and leave us a comment For whatever reason, YouTube loves likes and comments, and we do too. I love to read your comments, and we respond to every one of them. God bless. Don't forget about watching the next video coming up. Should be on your screen here or there or somewhere. And these are not the droids you're looking for.